What's up, y'all? Got a very special video for you guys today. A fellow content creator all the way over in the United Kingdom has reached out to me. He said he wanted to do a collaboration video with me. And when he told me what the theme was, I thought, yeah, we definitely got to do that. He wanted to do a theme based on the red, white, and blue. That's the color of their flag. And you already know over here in America, we are patriotic over here. And if you're not, feel free to leave. But we're very patriotic, so he wanted to do a theme, red, white, and blue. Now, I will tell you guys, he said for the red fragrance, he wants it to represent for him, which I'm going to go with the same. So for red, it's going to be a date night fragrance, okay? So red, like the color of hearts and love. For me, the color of a red thong made out of licorice, I'm all for that. That's definitely a good date night. So I'm going to give you guys my date night fragrance, and then he will give you guys his date night fragrance. Now, for the white, that is for white collar workers, okay? So office safe scents, basically. So I'm going to give you guys my choice for an office safe fragrance. And then for the blue, that is your Blue Skies holiday special occasion fragrances. All right. So if you guys want to know our picks, shout out to Haz, by the way. I'm going to drop his channel link in the description of the video. Make sure you guys head on over there, show some love and support. Check out his version of the video. Definitely give him a sub, man. You know, love the community that we are building with doing this. So I think this is an excellent chance to collaborate with somebody and kind of get somebody from over on the other side of the pond, as they say, to, you know, grow this little community that we're doing over here. So with that being said, y'all know what to do. If you want to know the choices, stick around right after the intro.
Cedar musk, a deadly blend, the smell of terror, it will not end. Subscribe and tell your friends. Despair's bouquet, grim cheese scents to save the day. When grim cheese stalks, you'll rue the day. More fragrance content coming your way. Grim G.
What's up, friends and family? It's your boy Grim G, back with another fragrance video for y'all. So if you caught the intro, you know what we're doing here today. We're going to go back and forth. Me, him, me, him, me, him. We're going to give you guys our red, white, and blue fragrances. Because America, right? Now, if this is your first time here and you're into fragrance-related content, do me a favor. Think about dropping a like, subscribing to the channel. Really helps me out, helps me grow. But if you've been here all along, I appreciate each and every one of y'all. Road to 1,500 subscribers coming up. Couldn't do this without my loyal subscribers. You guys rock. Thank you very much. With that being said, I hope you're all doing well. Let's get into it.
I can't help it, I just seem to see the world different.
These colors don't run.
I'm not gonna say it.
Good.
Hey, look, Frenchie, I thought about it.
American flags. American flags.
So for the red fragrance, that red hearts, love, red thong made out of licorice vibe. This is one of my favorite undefeated date night fragrances, and it's none other than Parfums de Marly Alter. If you don't know about this, you need to get your nose on this for sure. Now, I'll tell you the notes. Cinnamon, cardamom, orange blossom, and bergamot. In the mid, you have some bourbon, vanilla, and elemi. In the base, you have praline, musk, ambroxan, gaiac wood, tonka, and candied almond. Undefeated date night fragrance. I mean, that is an understatement. Okay, I'm not going to get into the details of what undefeated date night fragrance means, but guys, this is very, very sexy. The way the vanilla comes across, blended with that cinnamon, and it's creamy, thick, slightly spicy, very sexy, vanilla bomb. Okay? That praline and the tonka and the candied almond in the base. This is a sweet fragrance. If you don't like sweet fragrances, you're probably not going to like this. But in my experience, this will do the job. Guys, get your nose on this. They are very expensive. This has definitely spawned quite a few clones. So you have Liquid Brune, you have The Eagle Has Landed. I think Vanilla Dunes is another one. I know Kevin over at Central Obsessions has definitely got himself a version of this. It's also equally sexy. If you don't want to drop the cash for this, check out one of the clones. Trust me, if you are not rocking this on a date, you're definitely doing yourself a disservice. You are missing out. This is unisex. Trust me, women can rock this too. And I'm going to tell you like this. If a woman ever comes up wearing this, I don't want to get too graphic, but I would definitely eat her up rocking this. Guys, women feel the same way. I've worn this thing to work, and it does give me a good 10 hours for sure, easily 10 hours. And I'll be like going and listening to my patient's breath sounds because I work in the hospital, but I'll be listening to breath sounds and I'll be like, damn, this patient smells amazing. And then, I mean, no lie, but then it's like, that's me. Many, many compliments with this. Guys, I am telling you, I almost feel like I should gatekeep this, but then I wouldn't be a good fragrance reviewer. So I'm going to tell you guys, check this out, or at least check out one of the clones, or get you a sample of this. If nothing else, get you a sample. That's my pick for my date night fragrance because it is undefeated. So let's head on over to Haz and find out what his choice was.
My first selection, when I think of red, I think of love, I think of hearts, and I think of that gorgeous underwear that you're trying to get into on a date night. And my selection for that is none other than Nishane's Fan Your Flames. So in the top here, you've got coconut, which is the prominent note with rum. Then in the mid, you've got some tobacco and tonka bean. Then down in the base, you've got some Chinese cedar and some oak moss. Now, it's a simple array of notes, but it works very well. You've got the coconut, which is key in this. Every lady likes coconut. It's soft, it's sultry, and it's sweet. Then you've got the little rum. You've got the boozy element, the masculine element, which is fruity. It's a little bit cheeky. Like I said before, it just adds that tinge of booze. And then in the mid, you've got the gorgeous tobacco, which brings a little earthy note. It deepens the coconut and it brings the booze with a nice kind of, a full-bodied nature, so it gives it a bit of depth in there. And then in the base, you've got the solid woods, another masculine note, and then the oak moss, which just gives it a nice earthy undertone. So you've got some earthy notes, you've got the gorgeous, sweet, soft, sultry coconut mixed with the boozy rum. It just gives a great fixation of notes, which I think will grab your lady's attention on that date night. Let's give it a blast and remind myself of why I selected this above many, many others. Yeah, I mean, that opening mixture is just gorgeous. This is going to grab attention. It's sexy, it's seductive, it's sultry. And for me, if you're in close proximity, you're out for a nice romantic meal or having a few cocktails at the bar, this is certainly going to grab some attention. It's an intriguing fragrance. It lingers in the air. It's almost one of them pull me in kind of fragrances. She'll want to smell it that little bit more and, get to know its wearer. It adds a little air of intrigue, but it's cheeky, it's sexy, and it certainly is seductive. It's just a gorgeous gourmand array of notes with a masculine edge. And for me, Fan Your Flames is what she's going to have to do to you when this fragrance hits our nose, because this is going to grab our attention like nothing else. Now, it's over to my good friend Grim for his selection.
All right, so as I said, the white fragrance is going to be for your white-collar worker, your office-safe, office-friendly fragrance. With that, you do not want to be very loud, especially if you're in a small little office, or you're choking out the person in the cubicle next to you. So, in my opinion, this one is new to my collection. In my opinion, this is perfect for that type of a setting. Mason Margiela Replica Sailing Day. With this, you get sea notes, aldehydes, coriander, and red pepper. Now, that's in the opening. This is very clean. Those aldehydes make this just a soapy, clean vibe. It's not real loud. There is seaweed, ambergris, cedar, and amberwood in the base. Now, this is not, it's not like dirty, funky at all. Guys, you want something that is very pleasant smelling in the office, not real loud, but if they smell you, you're going to be the best smelling person in the office with this. I can almost guarantee you that. This puts me in the mindset of being on a boat. Okay, I've been on quite a few boats before. Nice, clean wooden deck. The wood's in this, with the sea notes in this, and the cleanness from the aldehydes. Just, it's nice, uplifting, and refreshing, but it's not so loud that people are going to be upset with you. So that is my pick for the white fragrance. Now, let's take it over to Haz and see what his pick is.
And next up, we've got white. And when I think of white, I think of cleanliness, freshness, and those white collar workers. So my white selection is a WorkSafe selection, and that's none other than Reflection by Amouage. Some great notes in here: rosemary, pink pepper, and petitgrain in the opening. In the mid, jasmine, neroli, gorgeous white flowers, some orris root and ylang-ylang, and then down in the base you've got sandalwood, vetiver, cedar and patchouli. So you've got fantastic white clean florals in the top, you've got a nice woody base and some gorgeous white florals in the middle. Let's give this a blast and let's remind myself of why this is such a special fragrance. Absolutely fantastic. It's WorkSafe, it's fresh, it's clean, it smells like linen or cotton, you know, fresh laundry out the tumble dryer. This is what it smells like, a breath of fresh air, a nice walk through a spring meadow. That's what you're getting here. You're getting the white florals, which again, they're crisp, they're fresh, they're clean. And if you're at work with your colleagues, you don't want to overpower them with something. You want them to smell something which, it's refreshing, it's clean, it's inoffensive, it's light, it's gorgeous, and that's what you're getting here. You're getting an absolutely gorgeous fragrance. In the top, you've got some nice, slightly green rosemary, you've got some petitgrain there, which adds some nice white florals, a cleanliness, a nice cutting edge, a little touch of earth in there. You've got the pink pepper just to give it some sparkle and some lift. Now, if you're going to work in an office-based environment and you've got this and you've got, you know, your shirt and tie and things like that, put a bit of this on, and as you're walking through the office, the scent trail it leaves behind you is gorgeous, and anybody coming into contact with you or walking past where you've been, they'll just be invigorated. They'll just breathe it in and think, wow, that's a clean, gorgeous scent. That's absolutely lovely, and that's what you want for work. You want something clean, fresh and inoffensive, and for me, Reflection Man by Amouage delivers it in spades. It projects nicely, it lasts pretty much through the working day. It's not offensive and it's not overpowering. What more could you want from a work fragrance? So my second selection for white and work is Reflection Man by Amouage. Now let's get back to my main American guy Grim for his next selection.
For the blue fragrance, that's going to be Clear Skies, Vacation, Special Occasion. We're going with none other than Mind Games French Defense. Y'all, this is a very sexy fragrance as well. This could be used for date nights. If it's a special woman that you're seeing for the first time, I would definitely recommend going with this, because that's a special occasion if you get the girl you've been after. So I did not ever think like, oh, that cherry fragrance smells so good, man, I gotta get me a bottle. This made me fall in love with cherry fragrances, guys. Trust me. Now, this was so good. When I smelled it, I thought, oh my God, I gotta get it. So I did, and I paid retail for this. I know better now. But if you're wanting to go out to, like, you know, your favorite restaurant or for someone's birthday or something, and you really want to stand out, you really want to shine them on, this is the one. All right, this opens with cherry, violet leaves, chamomile. In the mid, you have some rose, geranium, and mimosa. I don't get that. I don't get that menthol vibe from this at all. That rose is blended pretty nice with that mimosa in here. It transitions real good from the cherry to the mid. In the base, you have amber, blonde woods, and cedarwood. Now, I have gotten complimented 10 hours in while rocking this. Now, I know I say special occasion. Y'all, you see as many fragrances as I got here. Someone put out this rumor that I'm a fragrance reviewer. So I have to test things. And the best place for me to test things is at work because I work in a hospital. I work around a lot of women. And I'm going to tell you guys right now, 10 hours into my 12 and a half hour shift, this has happened twice now with this fragrance right here. I have been told that I smell delicious. Okay? That's a hell of a compliment. And when you get compliments like that, you tend to notice how long have I been wearing this for someone to smell me and say, damn, you smell delicious. Guys, French Defense is one of those ones. You definitely need to check it out. If you're over here in the States, man, you can go to Dillard's and get your nose on these. I will have sites for decants so you can sample these before you buy. I do have a discount code for them. If you don't want to use them, that's fine. But excellent way to check out this. Be ready to buy it. I'm going to tell you right now, be ready to buy you a full bottle of this when you sample this. This stuff is that good. Everyone who has smelled this has told me that they love this fragrance. Guys, trust me or don't, this is excellent for special occasions. This is a dark cherry, a little bit of liquor, sexy, dark, seductive. Could be a date night fragrance, but we're going with the special occasion fragrance for that. So let's head back over to Haz, and you tell us what your blue fragrance is, my friend.
And last, but certainly not least, when I think of blue, I think of those blue skies, the blue ocean, and those holiday vibes. And I get that from Tom Ford's Mandarino di Amalfi Aqua. The clue's in the name. For me, this is the perfect selection for holiday because it just reminds you of the Italian coast for me. It reminds us of Sicily and holidays abroad. It's bright, it's warm, it reminds us of the sea, just reminds us of being on the coast in that gorgeous warm weather. So you've got mandarin orange, which is the key component in here, with some grapefruit, mint, bergamot, tarragon and blackcurrant. So that's a great citric opening, a mixture of citruses, but the orange is the main component. Supported by orange blossom in the mid. Then you've got lemon leaf oil, basil, or basil as we'll call it here in the UK, clary sage, wildflowers, jasmine, thyme, shisho, black pepper and coriander. So you've got an amalgamation of notes in the mid there. You've got some florals, you've got some edgy green notes, you've got a little bit of warmth from the coriander there. So that all complements the citric notes up top, just takes the edge off them a bit, gives them a bit of body and a little bit of roundness. Then in the base, musk, vetiver, labdanum, civet and amber. That brings the warmth, it brings the earth and it brings the green. Now I haven't tried this for a while, so let's give it a blast and see if it just whisks me away. Yeah, what a fantastic fragrance this is. This is the kind of fragrance where when you smell it, you can just imagine you being there. You're standing on the coast, you've got the lush green coastline, you've got the sandy beaches, the lovely soft waves on the sea, blue skies, the sun's beating down, it's 28, 29, 30 degrees. It's warm, it's breezy, you can smell the fruits blown by from the Italian orchards and things like that. And yeah, this just reminds me of holiday. It reminds me of fruity cocktails, it reminds me of a stroll along the coast. It really is a fantastic holiday fragrance. It's nice, it's bright, it's uplifting, it's invigorating, it's bright, it's energetic. You get hit with that gorgeous orange and that remains through the life of the fragrance. And then you've got some wonderful white florals to just bring a freshness, a cleanness in there, a little sprig of mint there, again, just giving it a little green tinge and some more freshness. Then in the base, you've got some deeper, warmer notes just to bring it all together. For me, this just reminds me of standing in front of a lovely tree with the mandarin oranges just dangling there, begging you to grab one and bite into it with the juices just exploding all over your face. And then you've got the lovely earthy notes and the florals around the base. It really is a fragrance that just transports you away on holiday. And for me, it's a fantastic holiday selection. So let's see what my buddy Grim's got lined up for his last selection.
All right, that's all the time I got for you guys. I appreciate you for hanging out till the very end. I had a lot of fun making this video. Thank you very much for giving me this opportunity. I love that you reached out to me for this. I love the whole concept of this video. I think we should do some more, as long as I don't get you to lose subscribers on your channel. Y'all know, I'm not for everybody. Definitely not. I might be considered a little bit abrasive, but that's how I am. Unapologetically going to be me. So I appreciate the opportunity, brother. I hope I did this video justice for you. I am going to link your channel, obviously, in the description of this video. So everybody, do me a favor, head on over there, check out my guy he is doing amazing things over there with the content. So make sure you drop a like, give him a sub, all the above. Appreciate each and every one of y'all. If you continue to like, comment, and subscribe, I will continue to put y'all up on game. Make sure you are always the best smelling person in the room, and y'all have a good one.